Hi cereal eaters, and welcome to another edition of What's in the Box. So what have we got this time? Well, this is going back to 1984 when Eagle magazine gave away these free Weetabix Shrinkies. Let's take a look.
So this is the front of the Eagle comic, and these Shrinkies were actually sellotaped to the front like that, but I'll take it off so you can see. This is what it would have looked like. And you'll see it says here, free gift, a super Weetabix Shrinkie. And when you actually open the comic up, somewhere in here is this page here, which talks about actually what you're meant to do with a Shrinkie. So basically you colour it in, you make a hole for the actual tag itself, then you actually have to put it in the oven and watch it shrink. And we'll do that in a minute, but before we do, let me just show you the actual 5 that were available. Well, I can only show you 4 that actually that were available, but this is the comic advert that appeared at the time, which showed all the comics that it appeared in. So you'll see it was in Tammy, Whizzer and Chips, Girl, Whoopi and Eagle. And you basically got the characters there that it was talking about. So here's Brains, which is the one we've just looked at. You've then got Dunk. You've got Crunch. Brian. And sadly, the one that I haven't seen, which is Bixie. Now this is the actual Shrinkie itself as it comes. So you'll see it's got a sort of shiny reflective surface there. And then the other side is quite sort of matte and dull. This is the side that you actually paint and colour in. This is actually quite fragile as well. You can see the cracks appearing, and you can actually hear it clicking a bit when I move it. I think it's in risk of shattering, but we will colour it in anyway and have a look. And then we'll get ourselves off to the oven and see how it actually changes. And here we have him all coloured in. So I've managed to sort of do a bit of a hole stamp in the top there as well, just to obviously make the tag. And you can obviously get an idea of the size. So longer than one of my fingers. So we'll see how that turns out once I've actually shrunk them in the oven.
So let's put this in the oven and see what actually happens. You'll see it's not doing a great deal at the moment. Right, so now it's starting to sort of curl up and shrink. And there it goes, it's almost finished. It's weird, isn't it, how it's sort of curving up on the edges and staying sort of stuck to the bottom. I assume that's because the edges are getting hotter first. And there we have it. I think that's it. It's done. I now need to take it out and squash it flat so it hardens correctly on a baking tray. And then we'll go and see what it looks like. So here we have the end result. And you'll see it's shrunk quite a lot. And actually it's thick as well. It's obviously got much wider as part of the whole sort of shrinking process goes on. And when you actually compare it to its original size, because the obviously comic advert had it based on the original size, you'll see it's shrunk, oh, what's that, about it's about a quarter the size now. So yeah, I think these are quite fun. I've got the hole punch in the top there so that I can put it on a keychain, and we'll see how long it lasts. But it's certainly much harder and sturdier than when it first started. You might recall it had sort of some cracks down there. They've still got the splits, but I managed to get those all squashed. So really like these Shrinkies. I don't know why they don't do them anymore, but I think the fact that there was this whole set of them, and it wasn't just Weetabix that did them. Nabisco did a whole load of. If you've not seen that, then check it out on What's in the Box. As always, if you're interested in this and other cereal items, then please subscribe to this channel, like and share it, or visit my website cerealoffers.com. Click on Weetabix and then Weetabix.